Good morning. Today we are going to take up the new lesson, Just Be Up and Doing. This lesson teaches you an important lesson of your life. That is, fortune can be won only through complete devotion. If you are completely devoted to a particular task, you can win your fortune. Let us now take up a pre-reading task. Take a paper and pen down 2 incidences from your life when you were completely disheartened, but you somehow mustered the courage and could manage to come out as a winner. I am sure you all have done the first pre-reading activity. Now it's the time for second pre-reading activity. Now the second pre-reading activity says that keeping up the spirit and gusto while leading your life is of utmost importance. Now you have to talk about the aforesaid statement in your class. You can share your experiences while discussing the statement. Now let's start reading the 3 octaves that are given in the poem. Now octave tells you about the 8 lines that are there in the poem. Now I'm sure you can see there are 3 paragraphs to say so. And the 3 paragraphs, each paragraph is made up of 8 lines. And those 8 lines of each paragraph would be known as octave. So now we are up to reading the first octave. Sure, there is lots of trouble. Sure, there are heaps of cares, burdens that bend us double, worries that come to wear. But we must keep pursuing something and see it through. Still to be up and doing is all that there is to do. Now this octave very clearly says that the get. Now I would explain you the first octave in detail. The first octave says that the get-going spirit must be taken up by us all throughout our lives. Although the burdens and worries in our lives keep on bothering us, but we must keep up the spirit and must always move ahead. So get going, dear all, and never lose the spirit and gusto to take up a task. Now there is a related activity. Think of 5 words that fill your heart and soul with the gusto to move ahead. Use those words and weave an inspirational story to be shared with all your friends. Now we jump on to the second octave. The second octave says that though you would like to idle, wait for the world to right, keep your hand on the bridle, fight when you have to fight. Women are won by wooing, fortune is won the same, and to be up and doing is all that there is to the game. Now the second octave very clearly says that there are times in our life when we just want to sit and relax. But fortune cannot be won like this. We have to woo the fortune. That means we have to fascinate the fortune and keep the control of our lives in our hands. This is a must to stay in the game. And that is why they have clearly said that keep the bridle in your hands. That is, to keep the control of your lives in your hands. Continue. Now it's the time for another activity related to the second octave. The stars could be distant and afar. With devotion, keep fueling your car. Now children, this is not the literal meaning. There is no car that we are fueling. This is just an example. This is just a poetic couplet. Now you have to put forward your point of view on the above topic after understanding the 2 lines, and you have to speak for and against for the motion. Now the third octave comes. Few ever fail by trying, few ever win who wait. All of yours sitting sighing, never will conquer fate. Whatever path you are hewing, one that is certain, son, either be up and doing or soon you will be down and done. Now we are going to understand the third octave. Third octave says that if on a certain defeat you sit down and deny to put any further effort, you will never be able to conquer the fate. So keep on paving your path, keep on building your path, and be always up and doing, else you will be down and done. So persistent efforts are always required. Now we are going to do the related activity. Make a poster exhibiting your journey from being down and done towards being up and doing. So best of luck for all the activities. Keep